Hey, guys. Hello, and welcome to another session of Short the Metrics. And in today's session, of course, with helping you getting out of the metrics, we will discuss and have a full tutorial about Hyblock Capital's liquidation heatmap. We will discuss like about what this heatmap is all about, how we can use it, uh, how can it provide an edge for us as traders in the cryptocurrency market, especially in Bitcoin and Ethereum? We will discuss this as the tutorial continues. And really, in this tutorial, we will absolutely learn how to exploit the charts using these charts and how we can actually profit from it. So let's start with reading what this liquidation heat map is all about. So liquidation heat map are estimates of potential price levels where liquidation events may occur. If a trader knows the locations of other traders' liquidation levels, it may provide an edge, similar to how knowing to where other traders' stop losses are. Let me highlight this sentence as this is very important, and basically this is this is the thing about the liquidation heat map, because using this chart you can see where other traders put their stop losses, or where their liquidation points are set. And why is that? Because every time you open a long, you have a liquidation point below your position, depending on your leverage, of course. And every time you go long, you also set your stop below your entry, meaning you create liquidity for the market makers to grab. Meaning legally, if you lose money on a trade when hit with your liquidation point, they are allowed to take and extract your money from your wallet. Um, Same goes for a stop loss. When your stop loss is hit, you lose money. The the P&L becomes a realized P&L. So that's basically what liquidation levels are all about. Let's continue reading. Hyblock assists traders with this information by attempting to predict price liquidation levels where large liquidation may occur. These liquidation levels are based on clusters of price points where highly leveraged traders open long or short positions. The heatmap in particular groups price levels into larger buckets and shows the lowest granularity oh fuck it, allowing users to see clusters of liquidation levels. Easier. For more information on how to interpret these charts, we can go and check their Academy page, but there's no need for that right now. So in terms of what we've just read, what we can do here is, of course, we can choose where we want to see the liquidations level occur, and we've chosen Binance. And why is that? That's because Binance is the largest crypto exchange in the world, where they have the most daily volume traded. That's why we use their liquidation points, because probably the entire market will go after these orders. So that's pretty much it. Of course, as you can see, you can choose either BTC or ETH, whatever you'd like, and you have time frames. We'll go over it. And as you can see, the last time it was updated was 6 minutes ago, so let me just refresh this. So, as you can see, this is the updated one. There's the 12-hour charts. Okay, so let me go just for the 2 years or something, just for it to be more clear. Okay, so you ask yourselves, what are these colors? All I see are colors and a lot of it. How can I understand something off of it? So that's why I'm here. So as you can see here from the left, we have the bar, which measures the liquidity of the market. As you can see, it's starting from dark blue all the way to yellow and scaling up this way. Okay, meaning if you see yellow boxes, meaning there is a lot of liquidation, a lot of liquidity, a lot of dollars for the market makers to grab after trapping the retail traders in the wrong position. So now that we have this, we know that the important, like, okay, imagine you were a market maker, and I could tell you that you have up here 1 billion for 1 billion to take, and down here you have 200 million to take. Which one would you choose? I guess it was the 1 billion. Why? Because you like money. And so does the market maker. The market maker go to where liquidation levels are at its maximum, where it can profit the most, okay? So using the high block charts, when we go to the lower time frames, we'll start analyzing from the 12-hour charts all the way to even to the 2 years with this tutorial, but then we'll learn how to apply to the charts. Okay, so as you can see, the 12 hours is full of noise, okay? So we can't really understand anything from it. There are liquidations left, right, and center. As you can see, below price, we have these liquidation levels. As you can see, 389 million 900 and 83,373 million dollars. That's a lot of money, but they will need to go to 300, 525 for it to take. So right now, as you can see, they've reached this point and they haven't broken into these liquidation levels, meaning they are trying to hold the zone. If they try to hold the zone and don't take this liquidity, meaning they can go up to take this liquidity right here before they go down to grab this one. So because there's a lot of noise in this chart, let me go one time frame higher into the 7 days charts. And as you can see, most of the liquidation levels we have on the higher time frames are up, meaning there are a lot of retailers who've gone short and didn't take a profit yet. Okay, so when you see this kind of stuff, you can see the bright yellow, meaning if the market makers can see that there are four or nearly 4 billion and 200 million uh, dollars right here in 31,500, they see the money, they know they can get and they can go up and get it. So what they are trying to do now is trying to manipulate, trying to make everyone go short so the liquidation level here grow, and once they hit their stops they can run it up to the outside to the upside and just take this level. Okay, so now we go one time frame higher to the 1 month chart, and we can see almost the same thing. We can see a lot of liquidity in these zones. Let's go uh, from 31,500 all the way to 31,700. There are a lot of liquidations for them to take, meaning they are just setting the scene for them to go higher. Let's go for the 3 month time frame. Let's see what they have in store for us. So that's the interesting part. As you can see, as we go higher on time frames, we can see that there are a lot of longs who didn't realize their profits yet, and they have the liquidation end stop set to around 24,200 with 84 billion dollars in liquidation points, almost 85 really. Um, so that's the incentive for them to go down. But remember, before they go down, they must go up. As you can see on the lower time frames, we have a lot of liquidity up there, and the market maker won't give this up. He will go down whenever he sees the opportunity to go down, but right now we can stack on money. Okay, so that's basically it. Let's go to the 1 year chart just for comparison, and you can see uh, a lot in the or nearly $200 billion in liquidation points and stops in the 24,400 zone, and as you can see, nearly 200 billion more dollars in 15K 12 200. And as we jump to the 2 years, you can see as the lower we go, still the same thing. 50K would be the maximum target, the lowest target for them to take right now, but this can take some time. Right now, we're pretty much eyeing on the 31,700. If we go even to the 12 hours, again, we're back at it. So we can see they are all the same thing. This rally should end in 31,700 and then maybe take a reversal or just a retracement. Yeah, really um, we can't really ignore it, let's say. Okay, so now that we know the zones, the 31,500 and 31,700, we'll go to the Bitcoin chart. We'll apply, and that will be our first high block target. And that would be the second high block target, meaning if you are willing to take a risk and place a long going higher, betting on Bitcoin to go higher, then you are probably using a high block chart because this can't and this can't get any more accurate. Okay, but as you can see, in technical analysis wise, you need to be careful because you can see one, two, three taps to the high. Maybe now they drop it, maybe take this week right here, but as long as they can't break this level, they will go back up to the high blocks level. And you never know, maybe something will happen and we will all enjoy iBlock. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I will leave a link to use Hyblock here in the description below. Have a great night, and we will see you in the next session.